Welcome Sagittarius to your September bonus reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for the rest of September. Sagittarius, I'm going to start off by pulling your oracle cards. This will give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Sagittarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off here with Truth, Higher Self, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what truth is for Sagittarius, please. And we've got the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress. Now Sagittarius, this is a very interesting message because when truth comes in, it tells us that over these next few weeks of September, a light is going to go off within you, giving you a great insight, a great realization about something in your life. And what we are seeing is that that light from within you is connected to your intuition. So, Sagittarius, something's coming through intuitively that has this deep energy of a truth, something you need to be aware of and take notice of. And what it has to do with, my dear Sagittarius, is your abundance and your prosperity. Something that is going to give you this energy of being in a place where all your needs are met, of being in a place, my dear Sagittarius, that you can focus on yourself, on what you want to bring into your life, on what you want to create, of being in an environment where you feel connected. Now, what we are seeing here, Sagittarius, is that you could come to a realization sometime in September that you need to do something that is aligned to who you are right now. Maybe your interests have changed and you want to study something new, something that you never thought of previously. Perhaps, my dear Sagittarius, you've come to the conclusion now that you're living a lifestyle that is actually not aligned to who you are. Perhaps you are living in a pulsating metropolitan city and you are actually longing for a more peaceful, relaxed lifestyle. And this truth, which is aligned to who you are now, is now taking you to where you should be living. Perhaps it's a coastal town or a small quaint village or something similar. Perhaps, my dear Sagittarius, you come to a realization that you want somebody in your life. Perhaps you've sworn off dating and being in relationships for quite some time, but now you feel ready. You feel that you've got the strength, you know what you want, you know who you want, and you want to get out there and have a really rich and rewarding romantic relationship. Whatever this is for you, my dear Sagittarians, follow your heart, follow your intuition. That wise oracle deep within you is telling you what your truth is right now. And if you move in that direction, my dear Sagittarians, you will only meet with success and prosperity. And remember, this can come through in any area of your life, as long as you honor who you are and what you are being called to do. What a wonderful message coming through. Right, let us move on now and see what belief is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what belief is for Sagittarius, please. And we've got the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Two of Cups. Sagittarius, the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source. So it's a belief, Sagittarius, in ourselves and in our capabilities and our strengths and gifts. Now, what we are seeing here, Sagittarius, is that you have got an idea, and this could be related to our truth energy, or it could come through in a different area completely, but there is something that you want to get going, something that you want to start, and it's very connected to a particular relationship. Now, this relationship could be somebody already in your life, like a significant other, a really close friend, a business partner, or it could be somebody new coming in. But we see, Sagittarius, you want to take this particular relationship to the next level. So perhaps you want to bring in a new romantic partner, you want to meet somebody new, or you want to take your existing relationship to the next level. But for some reason, you're holding yourself back. And while you hold yourself back, we see, my dear Sagittarius, that you start going into our moon energy, which is the opposite energy of believing in yourself. It's second guessing, doubting, and questioning everything you stand for and who you are. If I ask my significant other to move in with me, will they say yes? Will they want to move in with me? What happens if they move in and then they see all my little quirks and habits and they decide they don't love me anymore? What happens if I start dating and nobody wants to go out with me and I put myself out there and I just get rejection after rejection? And so we see you holding back from what this is. Now, my dear Sagittarians, you are being asked to confront this moon energy, because this moon energy is all that energy coming from that place of insecurity, fear, and doubt. Everything that doesn't hold the energy of you trusting and believing in your uniqueness, your specialness, and what sets you apart. It's time, my dear Sagittarius, to step over that fence and let that light shine its way into whatever this is. Whether it's finding that new boss who's going to see and appreciate you, putting yourself out there and starting to date with an open heart and an open mind. This is the time to believe in yourself and shut down all this moon energy that could have creeped in. Because Sagittarius, we are seeing Two of Cups coming through, telling us there is great possibility that if you believe in yourself and you follow your light, there is a chance that you will meet somebody of substance, somebody significant that will have a great impact on your life. Very positive, my dear Sagittarians. Right, let's move on and see what Shake It Up is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what Shake It Up is all about for Sagittarius, please. And you have Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Tower. My dear Sagittarians, you are presenting under this message as Queen of Wands. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Wands I am speaking about. And if anybody can shake it up, it's our dynamic, and vivacious, innovative and creative Queen of Wands. As you can see, our Queen has this wonderful smile on her face as she knows she can co-create with Spirit and bring in what she wants to see and create in her life. Now, my dear Sagittarians, we see this shake-up energy coming through as a Tower moment. And in this Tower card, you can see that lightning is striking the bark of the tree and the butterflies are now emerging, which tells us of a transformation. And this transformation is coming in with regards to somebody who is presenting as King of Swords. Now, this could be the person in this relationship over here, or for many of my Sagittarians, I believe this could be somebody else completely. But you are going to shake up the energy between you. And when I say shake up, can you see we've got smile, 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 smile? You're going to bring this relationship to life. You're going to give it new energy. You're going to give it a whole new way of being. Now, I will just give you a very simple example. Say, for example, King of Swords is your significant other. And remember, King of Swords could be a masculine or a feminine. It's the energy of King of Swords I'm speaking about. And you and your significant other are going through a slump. Things are stale. Things are boring. And you are feeling it and they are feeling it. What do we see, my dear Sagittarius? You will use this time to do something incredibly unexpected and dynamic to shake up the energy between you. Whether you go on a romantic vacation together, whether you, my dear Sagittarius, do something completely unexpected and creative that really takes your partner's breath away. Whatever you do, something happens with this Tower moment that brings the joy and the life back into this relationship. If King of Swords is your boss and you are feeling incredibly bored at work, you want more, you want to be excited and motivated with regards to what you're doing, you could go into your boss with a wonderful new concept or idea or a project, or even ask them to help you brainstorm. But you tell them, come on, let me do something that is completely out of my scope of work. Let me try it. Let me shake it up. Who knows, maybe I can open up a whole new revenue stream for the business. And whatever it is, my dear Sagittarians, with what we are seeing here and our butterflies emerging, I do feel you're going to bring in this wonderful fresh energy of a shake-up in this relationship. So another exciting message. This looks like it's going to be an exciting time for you, Sagittarius. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful rest of September, and I am sending you all so much love.